Al-Masjid Nabvi Introduction. Al-Masjid Nabawi, the Prophet's Mosque, is one of the holiest sites in Islam, located in Medina, Saudi Arabia. It was originally built by the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, himself in 622 CE, shortly after his migration from Mecca, the Hijra. It is the second holiest mosque after the Masjid al-Haram in Mecca, which houses the Kaaba. The mosque has undergone several expansions over the centuries, evolving into one of the largest mosques in the world. It holds significant religious importance because it is the burial place of the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, making it a major pilgrimage site for Muslims. The mosque's architecture is renowned for its grand design, with large courtyards, elegant domes, and towering minarets. Muslims who visit Medina as part of the Hajj pilgrimage or as a separate visit often offer their prayers here and seek blessings by visiting the Prophet's tomb, located in a chamber next to the mosque. The mosque also serves as a center for prayer, learning, and community gathering in the city of Medina. Al-Masjid Nabvi. Its style and designing overview. The design and architecture of Al-Masjid Nabawi, the Prophet's Mosque, are a blend of traditional Islamic architectural styles and modern innovations, reflecting its historical significance and the evolution of Islamic art and architecture over centuries. Early design and evolution. The initial design of Al-Masjid Nabawi was modest, in keeping with the simplicity of the time. Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, himself supervised the construction of the first mosque, which was made from palm trunks, mud bricks, and a thatched roof. Over the centuries, as the mosque expanded, it underwent numerous reconstructions and renovations, which led to the current monumental structure. Architectural style. The mosque incorporates classical Islamic design elements, such as domes. The mosque is famous for its large, elegant domes. The most iconic dome is the Green Dome, located above the tomb of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, which is one of the most recognized features of the mosque. The dome is green, which is a symbol of the mosque's sanctity. Minarets. The mosque features minarets that rise majestically into the sky. These tall, slender structures are used for the call to prayer, adhan, and have become architectural symbols of Islamic architecture. The mosque currently has 10 minarets. Courtyards. The mosque has vast open courtyards designed to accommodate thousands of worshippers. The courtyards are lined with beautiful arcades, and these spaces are covered with large umbrellas in modern times to provide shade for worshippers, particularly in the hot desert climate. Mihrab and Qibla wall. The mihrab, niche in the wall indicating the direction of Mecca, is located in the Qibla wall, and this feature is common in mosques around the world. In Al-Masjid Nabawi, the mihrab is also beautifully decorated and stands out as an important focal point during prayer. Sawn, prayer hall. The mosque's central prayer hall is vast, with numerous columns supporting the roof. The roof has been designed to allow natural light to filter into the space, creating a tranquil and spiritual atmosphere. The columns are made from marble and are intricately carved, showcasing Islamic art. Modern innovations. In recent years, advanced technologies and modern construction techniques have been integrated into the design to accommodate the ever-increasing number of visitors. The mosque now includes retractable umbrellas over the courtyards, a sophisticated air conditioning system, and a highly advanced lighting system, all of which help maintain a comfortable environment for worshippers. Decoration. The mosque is adorned with Islamic geometric patterns, calligraphy, and beautiful mosaics, all common in Islamic art. The decorative elements add to the spiritual atmosphere and visual splendor of the mosque, while also reflecting the significance of the mosque as a sacred space. The Prophet's Chamber. The Prophet's tomb is situated in a small room adjacent to the mosque. The area around the tomb is beautifully designed and enclosed, with a special screen and a small green dome covering it. The tomb is one of the most revered sites in Islam, and visitors pay their respects by offering salutations to the Prophet. Modern expansion. The mosque has undergone multiple expansions and renovations, especially during the reigns of Saudi kings, to accommodate the growing number of pilgrims visiting Medina. The most recent expansions have significantly increased the mosque's capacity, allowing it to hold over 1 million worshippers during peak times. The complex now includes underground prayer areas, a large exhibition hall, educational centers, and facilities for visitors. Symbolism and spirituality. The design of Al-Masjid in Nabawi reflects the values of Islamic architecture, focusing on serenity, symmetry, and a sense of unity. The use of natural light, the simplicity of form, and the inclusion of water features help create an environment conducive to worship and reflection. The architecture is not only functional but also symbolic, reminding visitors of the holiness of the place and its deep connection to Islamic history. Overall, the architecture of Al-Masjid in Nabawi stands as a testament to the Islamic principles of beauty, functionality, and spiritual elevation. Its design has evolved over time but has consistently honored the original vision set by Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, making it one of the most revered and visually striking mosques in the world. History of Masjid Nabvi. Its renovation. Time by time, the history of Al-Masjid in Nabawi, the Prophet's Mosque, is deeply tied to the life and times of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, and the growth of Islam. Its evolution has been marked by numerous expansions and renovations, reflecting the changing needs of the Muslim community over the centuries. 1. The foundation and initial construction, 622 CE. Year 622 CE. The mosque's foundation was laid shortly after Prophet Muhammad's, PBUH, migration from Mecca to Medina, known as the Hijra. The Prophet himself supervised the construction of the mosque. Structure. The original mosque was modest, built with palm trunks as columns and mud bricks for the walls. The roof was made of palm leaves. It was a simple structure but held great significance as the center of the first Islamic community. Purpose. The mosque served as a place of worship, a community center, and a gathering place for social and political activities. The Prophet's residence was also within the mosque's compound. 2. Early expansions, 624-661 CE, Caliph Abu Bakr, 632-634 CE. After the death of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, the first Caliph, Abu Bakr, made minor improvements to the mosque, enlarging it slightly to accommodate growing numbers of Muslims. Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab, 634-644 CE, under the second Caliph, the mosque underwent a more significant expansion. The size was increased, and stone columns replaced the palm trunks. Umar also introduced new features, including more space for prayer and the addition of a roof. Caliph Uthman ibn Affan, 644-656 CE, the third Caliph, Uthman, conducted major renovations. The mosque's area was doubled, and more durable materials such as marble and stone were used. The mihrab, niche indicating the direction of Mecca, was also constructed. This expansion allowed for the mosque to accommodate a growing number of worshippers. 3. The Umayyad and Abbasid expansions, 661-1258 CE. Umayyad Caliphate, 661-750 CE. During the reign of the Umayyads, the mosque saw further architectural improvements. The roof was expanded and more pillars were added. The mosque's boundaries were also extended to accommodate the large number of pilgrims visiting Medina. Abbasid Caliphate, 750-1258 CE. While the Abbasids didn't make any major structural changes to the mosque, they continued the maintenance and upkeep. The mosque maintained its importance as a center of worship and scholarship. 4. The Ottoman renovation, 16th century, Ottoman Empire, 1517 to 1917 CE. The Ottomans took control of Medina in the early 16th century. They made significant renovations to the mosque, including the construction of new minarets and the addition of a grand dome over the Prophet's tomb. The famous Green Dome was also built during this period, which is now one of the mosque's most recognizable features. Renovations under Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent. In the 16th century, Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent ordered the addition of a series of minarets and made improvements to the mosque structure. The Ottoman influence is evident in the mosque's architecture, with its elegant domes, arches, and decorative features. 5. Modern expansions and renovations, 20th–21st century, Saudi Arabian renovations, 20th century, After the establishment of Saudi Arabia in 1932, the kingdom began to make significant efforts to modernize and expand Al-Masjid in Nabawi to accommodate the ever-increasing number of worshippers. The initial renovations included the construction of new prayer halls, modern air conditioning, and extensive landscaping around the mosque. 1950s–1970s. Major renovation projects were undertaken during the reign of King Abdulaziz Al Saud. The mosque's courtyard was expanded, and large-scale marble flooring was added. These renovations also saw the installation of modern facilities for pilgrims, such as electric lighting, new toilets, and improved plumbing. 1990s. Under the reign of King Fahd bin Abdulaziz, the mosque underwent another significant expansion. The number of prayer spaces was increased, and new areas were added beneath the mosque for extra capacity during peak prayer times. Advanced air conditioning systems were installed to ensure comfort for worshippers, given the extreme heat in the region. 2000s to present. The most recent expansion efforts have focused on accommodating up to 1 million worshippers. The addition of underground prayer areas, the installation of retractable umbrellas for shade in the courtyard, and the creation of wider passageways have helped the mosque cope with the large influx of pilgrims, especially during the Hajj season. The area surrounding the mosque has also been developed, with new hotels and infrastructure to handle the millions of visitors who come to Medina every year. Current renovations and ongoing developments. In recent years, there has been a continuous effort to maintain the mosque's original architectural heritage while integrating modern technologies. The mosque has been equipped with advanced surveillance systems, new security measures, and upgraded facilities for pilgrims. Efforts to preserve the historical and religious significance of the site are ongoing. The current expansion projects aim to keep pace with the increasing number of visitors, with further construction of prayer areas, improved facilities, and the renovation of historical sections of the mosque. Summary of key renovations over time. Early construction, 622 CE, simple structure built by Prophet Muhammad, PBUH. Expansion under caliphs. Successive caliphs, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, expanded and improved the mosque. Ottoman renovations, 16th century. The construction of the Green Dome and new minarets. Modern renovations, 20th–21st century. Large-scale expansions, including new prayer areas, air conditioning, and modern facilities, particularly under the Saudi regime. Ongoing expansions. Continuous renovations to increase capacity and preserve the mosque's sanctity. Today, Al-Masjid in Nabawi stands as one of the largest and most revered mosques in the world, continually undergoing improvements to serve the needs of millions of Muslim worshippers from around the globe. Full view of Masjid Nabvi inside and outside. While I can't provide an image due to content policy restrictions, I can describe both the exterior and interior of Al-Masjid in Nabawi in detail to give you a vivid picture. Exterior view. Green Dome. The most recognizable feature of the mosque is the green dome above the Prophet Muhammad's, PBUH, tomb, located in the Prophet's chamber. The green color of the dome symbolizes the holiness of the site and is a prominent visual landmark. Minarets. The mosque has 10 minarets that soar into the sky. These minarets are beautifully designed with intricate carvings and offer an impressive vertical element to the structure. They are used for the call to prayer, adhan. Courtyard. The open courtyard is vast, with large areas for prayer and gathering. The courtyard is surrounded by pillars and arcades, offering shade and a place for worshippers. In modern renovations, large retractable umbrellas have been installed to provide additional shade for the worshippers during the hot weather. Main entrance. The grand entrance leads into the mosque, with tall arched doorways and ornate decorations. The stone and marble facade gives the exterior a grand, majestic look. Interior view. Prayer hall. The interior of the mosque is massive and open, designed to accommodate a large number of worshippers. The prayer hall features rows of marble columns, each with detailed carvings and intricate patterns. The hall is spacious, allowing for a peaceful and orderly environment for prayer. Mihrab. The mihrab, niche in the wall indicating the direction of Mecca, is an essential feature of the mosque. It is beautifully decorated with geometric patterns and calligraphy, signifying the spiritual importance of the prayer direction. Prophet's Tomb. One of the most revered sites inside the mosque is the Prophet's Tomb. It is located in a chamber adjacent to the mosque, marked by a green lattice screen and the iconic green dome above. This sacred area is often visited by pilgrims who come to offer their salutations. Light and ambience. The interior is illuminated with elegant lighting. The large domes allow natural light to filter in, creating a serene and calm atmosphere. The walls are adorned with Islamic calligraphy and geometric designs, contributing to the aesthetic beauty. Modern facilities. The mosque is equipped with modern amenities, including air conditioning, to ensure the comfort of visitors, particularly during the hot summer months. The marble flooring and walls add to the serene and cool ambiance inside. The design blends classical Islamic architecture with modern facilities, making it both a spiritually uplifting space and a place that can accommodate millions of visitors. Would you like more details about specific areas or architectural features?